Hey, everybody. Once again, you are tuned in to Twid Radio. If you haven't been told or just didn't know, Twid stands for that's what I do. And as long as you're breathing, I guarantee you're doing something. We're bringing you the real, raw, the relevant tackling news, dating, marriage, sports, and more. This is where the black community connects, grows, and thrives. That's what we do in our tribe, circles, and communities. So hit that subscribe button and join the Twitter revolution today. Family, once again, you are tuned in to Twid Radio. If you don't know, Twid stands for That's What I Do. If you don't see the title, family, the title says Ayanna Pressley picks up Mantle from Sheila Jackson Lee and continues to stop foundational Black American progress. Let's get into it. I don't know what it is about our people who I do know it's the entertainment. It doesn't matter. Let's focus on what white people are doing. But as long as our people are doing it, it's okay. Even though they're doing it and the direct implications are on their own people, they're still Black. So let's pretend. No, we're not gonna play that game. We're gonna sweep around our own front door before we try to sweep around anybody else's. So let's drain the swamp in our own community first. It's easier because they're right there for the picking. Instead of trying to focus on what the white man, we know what they're doing and we know why they're doing it. But the question is, why are our own people continuously leading us into a house that's burning, literally burning? But let's check out a few videos, shall we?
In our face yet again. Just watch Black House Democrats hold a press conference reintroducing HR 40. Question is, how long are they going to play in our face as if research isn't at our fingertips? So let me explain to you what HR 40 is. HR 40 is a U.S. House of Representatives bill that proposes the creation of a commission to develop proposals for reparations for descendants of slaves. So be clear, it's not a bill that's already done. It's not a study to get the bill done. It's not a commission to get the bill, to get the study done. It's a proposal to get the commission, to get the... Now, this bill was first introduced in 1989. It's now 36 years later. And you mean to tell me that you don't have enough research in order to create a bill to put it on the congressional floor for a vote for reparations for Black American people? Black people have got to start saying no to tokenism and political theater.
Family, you heard that for yourself. Now, let's go check out a little bit of the press conference in which she's talking about. It's pathetic, but let's check it out.
All right, good afternoon, and thank you everyone for braving the inclement weather as we gather to take an essential step forward in the long and ongoing fight for justice, accountability, and healing for Black America. Today, I'm deeply honored to reintroduce HR 40, historic legislation to establish a federal commission to examine the lasting legacy of slavery, to develop reparations proposals for descendants of enslaved Africans. It is an honor to inherit the privilege of carrying this bill forward. Amen. From Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee. In my last correspondence with her, she said, keep working on our priorities and never give up. She was the previous House sponsor of HR 40 and a true giant in the movement for reparative justice.
Okay, family, I'm gonna stop right there. Like I said, the title is Ayanna, I hope I'm saying her name right. Ayanna Pressley picks up Mantle from Sheila Jackson Lee and continues to stop foundational Black American progress. You can see coming out of her mouth, she's clearly saying that she's picking up where Sheila Jackson Lee left off, which is to do nothing, which is to just come in front of black people, put on a show, cry a few tears, and go back to business as usual. That's what these Democrats do to the black community. Our own people, the Jasmine Scotts, Crockett's. I'm in Texas, here in Texas. She's in Houston. She's doing the same thing. They're really not trying to do anything for us. And they look like us. See, white people aren't betraying us. They're just oppressing us. And when I say just, I use that for lack of a better word. But our own people, like her, Ayanna Pressley, and the Jasmine Crockett's, they're getting up before us, the BLM, the Black Lives Matter movement, all of these people who are getting up in front of us, they get up in front of us to do nothing, to literally do nothing. And black people, it's your fault to a degree, because you're the one who's been continuously getting bamboozled because of somebody's skin color. Check their resume. If they're not talking black first, black first means we're going to prioritize black people's issues first. Because remember, we're the only ones on this soil who were held as slaves. We're the only ones who on this soil, drugs were pushed purposely in our communities. We're the only ones who have been put in these human warehouses called prisons. We're the only ones who, come from a situation in which we were once slaves, and then now all of a sudden we're free, 40 acres and a mule that never came, that never happened, that never showed up. And now we've got our people who are in a position to, do something for us. They are in a position to forget about studying any bill. Hey, this is the bill we're going to present to you. We don't need to study it. We didn't study anything for the illegal migrants. We didn't study anything for the Jews who are getting billions. We're not studying anything. We didn't study anything for the Japanese, who got the reparations for, being in internment camps over here, which were nothing compared to slave quarters. But now we've got our own people in office playing circus in front of us. And they're expecting us to cheer. They're expecting us to applaud them. They're expecting us. The worst thing is they're expecting us to not say anything about their behavior. That's what they're expecting. But no, we're not going to do that. We're going to keep our boots on your necks. Yes, we're going to do this. Because now we've got to deal with the enemy inside. It's not the enemy on the outside. It's the enemy on the inside that's lying, that's telling us it's rain that's falling on us. No, it's not rain, it's piss. And you're the one that's pissing on us. Ayanna Pressley, Jasmine Crockett, Cory Booker, all of these so-called puppets who are lining their pockets just so they can have a nice career and feed them and their families. They're not worried about the masses. They could care less. But I blame our own people, because at this point, at this juncture in society, all you got to do is Google. All you got to do is a little bit of research to find out the truth. And if you find out the truth, if you don't have no pushback on it, that means you're okay being a slave. And that's fine. If you're okay being a slave, then be a slave. But leave the white man alone. Yeah. Oh, you don't want to be a slave to the white man, but you will sign up and applaud being a slave to the black man. But the black man that you're enslaved to, he's still enslaved to the white man. Family, you've been tuning in to Twid. Twid stands for That's What I Do. Don't forget to shop at www.twidware.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Family, till next time. Peace.